Greetings, welcome, hola mundo, bienvenido. Oh, that's still Spanish. Bonjour. Apologies. Okay, so this is take two on today's theme. So I know I've been promising my coming out story, but I wanted to do something a little different, and I wanted to do my gay story. So my gay story versus my coming out story, and how they're different. This is take two because someone had just called me, and I thank you for calling me. I want to catch up. I want to talk to you. However, I'm recording this on my phone, so like I do not disturb won't work because I'm actively involved with my phone. So this is take two, and I was like in such a good spot. It was so like heartfelt, humorous, and I was gonna win my Oscar. Anyways, going on. So my gay story versus my coming out story. My coming out story is going to be how I more so came out, and you know the things that were attached to that. And my gay story, which I'm going to share with you today, is going to be about how I kind of came to terms with being gay and how I kind of knew I was gay and when I knew I was gay. So we're gonna take that, rewind it back. That's all of the song I know. So that's something, your booty go slap. I don't know. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna take that, rewind it back. And it all starts in the 5th grade. Like, for me, it was actually an out-of-body experience. I remember my teacher was Miss Brennick. Was it Miss Brennick? I was Miss Brennick. And what it was we were in 5th grade. I was in a different school because my school had burnt down. That is a story for another time. Like, I have stories that lead to other stories. But this isn't one of them. So we were at a different school. I distinctly remember we went to the restroom as a class because this is, you know, elementary, so you go to the restroom all together and whatnot. So we went to the restroom, we were lining up, and that's when I had my out-of-body experience, and it was like whoosh, and that's when it kind of occurred to me that I was different. And I don't mean different because everyone's different. If you talk to someone who's an artist, they're going to be like, oh, I'm different. If you talk to somebody who's gay, they're going to be like, oh, I'm different. Which, you know, hey, we're all different. No tea, no shade. But for me, though, personally, I was different in the heteronormative way. I was like, I like boys. You know, I like people of the same sex. Let me rephrase that. I don't like boys now. I like people of the same, that sounds still bad. I like men now. But going along with that though, I really distinctly remember we were going to the restroom, and that's kind of when I had my out-of-body experience, and I was like, you know, this boy, like, he's so cute. I like him, but I like him beyond, you know, a friendship. I like him like he's really attractive. Like, I can see myself boyfriend. Like, I didn't even know what that meant at the time, but it was that. And I knew I liked hanging out with girls, especially during PE, because I'm the guy that took marching band in high school so I can take it for my PE credit, because I didn't want to do regular PE, like sweat. What is that? But yeah, so that's when I kind of realized it, though. That's when I first realized it was in 5th grade, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then take it on to 6th grade, that was the first time I confessed it to someone else. There was someone else, there was another boy, not the same one, and at this point in time, there was another boy, and he was more effeminate than me. I was not really effeminate. I was like just a very bland kid. Oh my gosh, jeans in the background, watching, what is that show? Bob's Burgers. My partner got me on it. He's more of the fan of it than I am. How's that face? Let me play it so I can move. Oh my gosh. Okay, so forget that. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that till just now. When he was going on to the 6th grade, he was more effeminate than me. And then back when I was a kid, I probably was effeminate, but I was really shy. I was really conservative. I didn't talk much, which is the complete opposite of how I am now. I was just really like in tune with myself, and that was just who I was. So we were like writing letters to each other, just, you know, joking around and whatnot. And then, like, I don't know, like one day, like one thing led to another, and when we were writing, it was like I'd asked him, can you say that you like girls? And he was like, no, honestly, I cannot say that. Can you say you like girls? And I was like, honestly, I cannot say that. And so it was like, oh, open interpretation. And we had actually came out to each other during that time. I came out to him. It's not part of the whole coming out story, but yeah. And then this is embarrassing. So if you're my family, like, stop watching now. That's totally fine. No, watch the whole thing, but like put it on mute. Like, but legit, if I had all my cousins just like following me and subscribing, I'd have like 200 followers, hands down. Perks of being a Latino. So, going on with that, though, this is another reason why I knew I was gay, is because I would take catalogs or advertisements of guys in underwear. Like, you remember, like, how they used to have, like, the catalogs of certain magazines or department stores, and they would have, like, the guys section, and he'd be in underwear. Like, I would take that so I can admire men's physique later. We're just gonna leave that open interpretation. And I recall also, like, my brother had lowrider magazines, and I don't even know if those are still a thing, but back in the day, there were lowrider magazines and showing the cars and showing women in bikinis and their bodies. And every once in a while, they would show guys in, like, Speedos or something of that nature. And I remember, like, distinctly, like, tearing them out. And I also wore glasses back then, and I had a glasses case that I would store them in. So that way I had all my masterpieces together so I could admire them at once at a later point in time. I'm gonna gag. Cannot believe I'm telling this story. This is on the internet now. Uh-oh. So anyways, trying to just go forward with that. And then, like, one day I kind of hid it under my parents' car seat because I was going to school and I didn't want, like, they never did bag checks, but I didn't want anyone from school to, like, find it in there. So with my fucking luck, my parents, who never fucking cleaned the car, thanks mom and dad, decided to clean the car that day. And then they got it out and they're like, what is this? So that's how my parents kind of finally started to figure that I liked boys, because they were like, what is this? Like, that type of thing. So that's kind of when I kind of realized 5th, 6th, and 7th grade is when all of that happened. There was, like, even some other eventful, non-eventful stuff. But that's when I kind of knew that I liked the same sex. Throughout high school, when I kind of came out, and that's all of a sudden at a later point in time too, the further story, I started to come out as bisexual because I wanted people to not treat me different, and I came out in different terms and different ways. But how I first knew that I was different and I first liked the same sex was definitely going to be early on. So it is what it is. That's my story. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, reactions. I hope to hear from you soon. Like, comment, subscribe. That's my story, and I just opened up with y'all, and I can't believe I shared some of that, but bye. Enjoy the rest of your day.